Now, I wanted to share this, and this is one of the benefits of being a member of NAR. And they do a lot of statistical analysis, and they do that for the 100 largest metro areas in the country, of which Yakima actually falls in that. Yakima County has about 260,000 residents. So you can actually go into NAR at nar.realtor and look at their metro market statistics. And I'm going to give you a quick view of this, as well as the QR code so that you can go directly to it. And it's free to all realtors. So it gives you a housing affordability. Now, this index here, the housing affordability index, basically a value of 100 means a median income family can afford a median priced house under current mortgage rates and with a 20% down. And values below 100 indicate that the typical family doesn't earn enough income to afford the median priced house. So you can see here in Yakima, we've got our median income and the median price. We're at a index of 97.7, which means it's difficult for the median income earner to purchase the median priced house. I mentioned that Spokane was deemed as one of the ones that are the hot markets. That market, the housing affordability index comes in at 104.7. So over that 100 mark, which makes it much more affordable. Now, you can see here the share of income that homeowners and renters are using, or rather what they spend on housing. And, 30% or higher is considered burdensome. So ideally, you want to be under 30% of your income to cover your housing costs. You can see here in Yakima, 76% of homeowners are spending less than 30% of their income on housing. Compare that to renters, where you can see 47% of renters are spending less than 30%. And in fact, a lot more renters are actually what I would call housing poor because they're spending more of their income on their housing. And you can see there also the share of households and renters who can actually afford to purchase the median priced house. And that's by age group as well. Now, these housing statistics for Yakima going back to 2018, and you can see here what's happened to pricing, which is the green line on the graph. It went up somewhat dramatically in 21, and then it's sort of leveled out in 25, 26. We see the number of home sales, which went up, and then has actually been flat to a little bit down. And in fact, it's actually crossed over the inventory. So now, for the first time in a long time, we actually have more inventory than we've had sales. So again, that's going to impact how we talk with our clients, both sellers and buyers in this market. And here it shows the home equity gains by the number of years that people have held their house, going from 2025 back 10 years. And then you can see also new construction, housing starts. They have indeed increased, but not necessarily to a level where we've got a ton of inventory. Mortgage applications, again, so there was 6,700 loan applications made in Yakima County. 53% were originations for loans. 20% were denied, by the way. So 1 in 5 were denied. And look at the average interest rate over that last 12 months, and that was 7%. You can see the distribution. The vast majority of these loans, almost 70%, were conventional, 20% FHA, 7% VA. And then you can see the interest rate that those applications were at, vast majority at 6 to 7.5%. And then you can see by age and whether they were used for home improvements or refinancing.
Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and join us as we continue to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, and lives worth living.